time to exhaust all the conversations we be say, all the conversation we supposed happen before the day go in the evening. So because I say to read too plenty, I say no. It will be very unfair if I don't give you guys updates. So welcome, my people. Welcome to Updated Precious. Just a quick update of some things that they happen for inside the country. And I go just to give on a like headline, just sharp headline. We'll not go waste time. We'll go pack our load, come on for inside the studio. So Senator Shehu Sani don't come under serious attack. Waiting happen. So the senator, they blame they blame Biafra, Igbo people generally, saying that them be the people we go lie to United States, say Christian genocide in Nigeria. That is to say that there is actually nothing like Christian genocide, but these people went to lie, the Igbos went to lie to the United States that there is Christian genocide where they exist, and saying I then cause the problem where they inside, and I then go make President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can get to pay $9 million US to counter their claims, to also counter waiting if we say Christian genocide. Biafra people and Igbo people, they talk, say Christian genocide day. There is a lot to talk about that because Nigerians don't come after August Shehu Sani with evidence, as they show them the evidences of people from Middle Belt and all that way they US so they testify. Say all these people are they Igbo too. Then they before the Congress they testify on their personal experiences as they get to do with what they experience personally. For Christian genocide. This one too, you won't talk say them Igbo people. Adicom, I'm coming. We'll get to that conversation. But then he has also said other things where he be say people they talk say they controversial. He don't talk say I mean Nigerians them security. May Nigerians then take the law into their own hands. May them face their security by them own self because nobody will feel defend Nigerians. Shehu Sani, they take security into your hands amid banditry. Now so Shehu Sani did advise Northerners. That one day we'll also talk about that. Meanwhile, as they talk say Christian genocide, no day. Plateau State imam. Remember that imam where BC didn't give award. President Buhari give award because of say he saved Christians. He carried 262 Christians put for inside the mosques to shield them from attacks when he be say these militants them or these terrorists them be attack Christians. He's dead, and a lot of people don't eulogize them as person will be say do well for waiting in the do plenty, but we'll go talk about that. If this is your first time of joining us, by the way, click on the subscription button, subscribe, like, share very quickly so that we'll continue to talk things we get to do with our country. Now, ICE Sahel terrorists execute 4 idol worshippers, sorcerers, by sword. Then use sword cut their throats. Come on. Very sad. Gunmen killed 2 displaced men in Benue communities. That one 70 for gram. Meanwhile, we don't hear of the report of the new combatant style of ISIS these days now because ISIS don't they deploy drones. They don't spend money buy very expensive drones where you be say they won't use the fight military. And people don't they complain about that one because if you see the kind of sophisticated drones where be say ISIS buy, you yourself it go dey shock. ISWAP terrorists acquire more sophisticated drones, plan coordinated attack and Nigerian troops, and Nigerian government never talk anything so far for inside the matter. We'll also talk about them. And then banditry attacks severely severely injured farmer on Kwara State. Vigilante they rescue him. So bandits don't attack farmer well, deal with them well. He almost don't die self, but the security people come rescue him from that thing. Now, remember they do doctors who I tell you, 2 brothers who I tell you say them been kidnapped and whether a New Year they also then kidnap them. When they can't kill one of the brothers, and 2 of them are medical doctors, right? Okay, so the other medical doctor don't be released, and as the family pay 50 million for ransom to release them, even as their brother don't die. This is a very, very sad incident. So, but thank God say one come out alive, even though they didn't get to pay money. But I think they didn't talk, so we need to pay money for terrorists them. Where are the people who say we no go to pay money for terrorists? Where then they? Now, 7 residents killed as terrorists overrun Sokoto community in midnight attack. That one self still the ground. Shetima just out to Guinea Conakry for President Dumboi's inauguration. And then Sule Lamido's son loses Supreme Court appeal challenging for future of uncleared $40,000. Fubara yet to be served impeachment notice, this now according to 28. And then we are going ahead with Fubara's impeachment. Rivers Assembly don't talk in fact, the 4 people will be come and say they no support the impeachment. They don't do U-turn, come talk, say no. They support the impeachment, made impeachment go on. So right now they support them. So a lot of drama will be play out for River State. And we will look at that drama where they play out for River State as they talk, because as they speak to you now, we hear say the Speaker of the state don't transmit letter to the chief judge, say chief judge, or yeah, sharply make it be say you carry this matter seriously, constitute a committee where be say go look into the accusation we would accuse for Barra, so that they go fit go fit dey impeached. Well, we will see as that River State issue the God. Why Fubara's impeachment will fail? Governor's aid now they talk to some May on another day show. Make on a day show. Meanwhile, for our Lagos, where be say we build where everything tanda gidibash, panic don't come as it be say school children, school building collapse. When school children dey for school during teaching, nice school building collapse. So you could do. People don't say, hey, what's in they go on here? Nigerian Revenue Agency, NRS don't affirm the VAT wey be say they go take on accounts them when for every transaction one do. They claim say account holders no go pay the money and no go pay extra money, but say now from the banks they deduct that money from. Now, former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, don't meet in bail conditions finished. But they say fear not let Oga make it come off for Kuje prison. He refused to leave prison because in the fear say as soon they come off for prison, then go rearrest them, can't charge them for money laundering. Remember, they say the money laundering charge where they pending, where they wait for them right now. So they say they go rearrest them, can't charge them for money laundering. So now because of that one, now ain't don't meet in bail condition, but still they inside prison, you know, agree come out in body. As you get to do with Emefiele, what the defense witness don't talk say EFCC tried to coax ex-governor Emefiele's ex-CBN governor Emefiele's co-defendants to implicate him. That is to say, person will be say be follow defendant like Emefiele. They say EFCC tried to bribe the person, make it be say he talk something bad against Emefiele. Meanwhile, we case FCTA workers don't shut down offices nationwide. They don't begin strike from Monday. Say they no go do again. From Monday now, they don't go strike. And we can where in River State, they tore around the 23 local government areas of River State. Nigeria must build border wall to stop terror in neighboring countries. On our defense minister, Christopher Musa, now they talk this one. Please deny bail to whistleblower who exposed Tinubu's linked Alpha Beta firm. Say they need to pay tax. That person, when they can't expose Alpha Beta, say they need to pay tax. Guess what? Police don't deny him bail. They don't even grab, threaten to even no allow make you access phone or anything. They don't even they threaten to torture him well and no give him access to phone. This one, a part of the matter. Whistleblower Oluwasomi arraigned over corruption allegations against Alpha Beta. Well, we will see how far that matter will go with Alpha Beta, but we could just touch up on other issues very quickly. On other issues, very quickly, Nobel Prize, people don't talk. Say, Nobel Prize not they transferable. Trump, that's the way they do, no go work. As EB say, Venezuelan woman Machado carried the Nobel Prize issue win, present to Trump. But Nobel Prize people don't talk. Say, the price not the transferable. So this one I do like this. Call it work. It ain't gonna work at all. So find another way when I go do them. Then moving on to other issues. Pregnant woman delivers under lantern as Ebonyi community's only primary health center lies abandoned. You don't understand. A particular community for Ebonyi State, the only health center where they get, only one health center. If you see the building, it almost throw up. It just look anyhow. Lantern. After we talk about maternal mortality. We talk about maternal mortality, but lantern, now they use deliver woman. Lantern. Oh my, sorry, and this is the state of your former. It just 2 years ago, now you come out as governor. 2 years ago. So if you had equipped this hospital very well, this hospital for day like this for Ebonyi State, I thought we heard that he did so well in Ebonyi State, and I'm waiting to make and get making get professorship by experience. So how come this health center they lie like this in ruins, and to this level we be say na lantern and they use deliver woman of Pekin? That's talking about your Minister for Works, by the way, Oga Omahe. Now, Lagos Task Force fired tear gas at me, beat a man to coma before my eyes, roads rival blast government on demolitions. Say, not be smart in this. People, they demolish your government, they don't even get conscience at all. If you see the way they beat one man for my very before, beat them till he almost faint, till he enter coma. Meanwhile, Abia ex-governors ganging up against OT out of envy. Who talked this on? Local government. The people there for the Local Government Employers Association are gone and then talk this one. So it can't be like say the local government they support Alex Oti. Atiku's son's defection shows former vice president unfit to be Nigeria's president because Atiku's son leave where in the enter inside APC. But Atiku don't talk, say you know concern them, say the son they pushing his own ambition. He mean want rescue, according to them, say he want rescue Nigeria from the hands of APC. But how do you rescue Nigeria from the hands of APC when your son is not joining APC? That na question will be say APC they ask him. Meanwhile, ADC don't slam Tinubu say this one will be say is keep remembrance, Armed Forces Remembrance Day. In fact, they say it shows say he did very weak. You don't know what they do at all. Okay. All right then. Signed agreement also comments Tinubu mocks Ngige's Okeja shrine politics under Buhari. Say Ngige politics now Okeja shrine politics. All right, so make I begin break down this matter then one by one. Make us start with Shehu Sani case. I just make I give on all the headlines as it hot. Then we'll go start with Shehu Sani case very quickly. This is supposed to be a very short video, so that when I go just use a whole body, depending on when we come live later in the day. So, Oga Shehu Sani, former senator, tweeted something this afternoon, and this thing don't raise controversy. As I talk to you currently now, they drag on like a past my neighbor generator for inside social media. Now, waiting be the tweet where they cause trouble, so make you listen. Oga Shehu Sani come today, come tweet say, these are the facts of the two sides that can't be disputed. Now, so you talk. Now, waiting be these sides, facts of the two sides, we say it allege. He say, one side of the facts now, secessionist IPOB or secessionist Igbo IPOB supporters in the United States are those who concocted, say na IPOB na concoct, promoted, sponsored, and hawked the issue of Christian genocide with the aim of achieving their own goals. You don't understand. That is, by this message by Oga Shehu Sani, he's trying to say that there's actually nothing like the killing of Christians in Nigeria, no Christian genocide. Now IPOB, people will be say won't come out for Nigeria, secessionists them. Say na them carry the matter, concocted, say na them forged the matter of Christian genocide. There's actually nothing like Christian genocide existing. So na them forge the matter of Christian genocide, and na them promote them, and na them sponsor them with money, and then carry them for head like gala they sell, carry go United States. They go lie, say Nigeria get Christian genocide. Meanwhile, Christians and Muslims they live in peace, and Muslims never killed Christians before for inside Nigeria. That is what this message is supposed to mean. This thing don't spark up. Nigerians don't they answer them. Oh, in fact, make I finish written in top. You can say, secondly, the FG reportedly spent, that is federal government, reportedly spent 9 million US taxpayers US dollars, taxpayers money to lobby group in the US in order to counter the plot. So the result is that we remain a country of particular concern, but working in partnership with the US to combat the terrorists. So Nigerians don't come after. I'm here. I wish that I could upload some responses as I like to do, but no worry yourself. I will begin giving messages one by one. I'm here to read all the evidences to you. So somebody first answered him. I think one of the first people who answered him, Zari Yusuf answered him. Other people too answered him because he don't get response left, right, and center concerning this tweet. Be say it's Nigerians is saying I want for more. I want for you, Oga Shehu Sani. So make you no vex, so Oga Shehu Sani. All the people then wait who die for Southern Kaduna, all the people then wait die for Benue State, all the people then wait they die for Kwara State, Kogi State right now, and all that. Now who killed them? Oh, so there is nothing like Christian genocide. Then how come, in fact, make I even start with this one. That imam will be say die. That imam will die. But even him, Shehu Sani and them Atiku Abubakar congratulate him, say they regretting death. Now, that man will die. Why did he die? What was he famous for? Because he safeguarded Christians during genocide against Christians. He gathered Christians and put inside a mosque. If to say an attack no they targeted at Christians, how this man for they widely known for sheltering 262 Christians during violence? How therefore, okay, if not ordinary communal violence as in column, why the violence is targeted at Christians as religious people? If not communal violence, no matter who you be for the community, will go kill you. They go kill each other, whether it be Christian or Muslim or anybody, they will kill them. But why it be say the attack they targeted on Christians? So much so that the imam will live for the same community get to hide 262 Christians inside a mosque. so that they no go kill them. And why them safeguard, why the terrorists them no disobey the imam? Himself, no, he not from the same, he not the same community. Why did they not kill him? That's the question. So if there is no attack targeted on Christians, there is no target on Christians, why did this happen? That's not waiting a lot of people to talk. So you see, it just be like, say, we get double standard for inside this our country. And it is very painful to see things, they happen like this. In a way where it be say, you just like, say, we know the truth and we need to tell ourselves the truth. And this is very, very painful and bitter and difficult to bear. But make I give on more of that reports. As it be says, some people can't respond to Shehu Sani. Now, one of the profound, very robust response we Shehu Sani gets. And I want Patrick Anum answer him. He say, first of all, Shehu Sani, and so he type out. He can say, Bishop Wilfred Anegbe will be the Catholic Bishop of Makurdi Diocese, who testified at the U.S. subcommittee on Africa's hearing on the persecution of Christians in Nigeria. He's from Benue State, Igbo man, right? And he's not a secessionist or part of IPOB. So why Ibise talk saying that IPOB them? Now go lie to United States, say Christian Genocide Day. That now one. The guy can say, secondly, Reverend Father George Dogo of the Holy Family Parish of Takum, Taraba State, who was interviewed by CBS News on the genocide of communities, is from Taraba State and not a secessionist. Ain't no from Biafra, ain't no from anywhere. That are the response to say Shehu Sani they get. The guy, the person who responds to can say, third, Frank Uto, who testified before the U.S. Congress, was a principal assistant to the former Benue State governor, Samuel Utom. He's also from Benue State, from Yelwata community precisely. Is he also a secessionist? Is he an Igbo secessionist? Since he's a secessionist, and I carry the propaganda, say Christian Genocide Day. Now, all of these people go the subcommittee, then they there testify firsthand, then be secessionists? No. The guy say, fourth, this is a response, so they slam on top Shehu Sani head, they knock him like a kpako. The guy say, four, Ezekiel Dachomo, who has been interviewed by Piers Morgan, is from Plateau State and also not a secessionist. Abi, is he a secessionist? Everybody did chorus, no. All right. So why are you saying that? Na Igbo people, we won't come off for Nigeria. Now then go lie to United States, say Christian Genocide Day, when Christian Genocide no day. Would they come? If this is your first time of joining us, please click on the subscription button. Kindly subscribe, like, and share this post. Please kindly click on subscription button. We have over 140 people watching. Please kindly like, and share, please. All right. So let's go to the next one. Now, the young man father responded to Shehu Sani and said, all of these people have witnessed their communities, relatives, destroyed by Fulani terrorists. And so the guy called him, you know, miss word. He's a Fulani terrorist. Attributing it to IPOB or Igbo will not change the reality that these people have been at the forefront of sharing their realities based on their personal experiences with the international community. And it has nothing to do with IPOB, Igbo, or secessionists or secession. Now, lastly, he now said, genocide of people in the Middle Belt has been confirmed by our leaders in the Middle Belt, and it is not a concoction. In fact, as a matter of fact, Michael Aundaka, former Attorney General of the Federation, being just recently called on Donald Trump. Say, Donald Trump, that strike where you strike for Sokoto, I bet bring and come Benue State. Come kill them inside our bushes for Benue State. Guess what? Michael Aundaka from Benue State. Now, from Benue State, now from, in fact, he was on a Rise television yesterday, still reiterating the same fact. He was on a Rise yesterday, reiterating the same fact, say in support the US strike. Say, if we know fit, finally do and make the US help us. If Ibise would they get issues from doing it. So, is Michael Aondaka from IPOB, Igbo, or is he IPOB? He is even from Benue State. Person wouldn't talk, say, go likely contest for the next governorship election. And by the way, he's of APC too. He's of APC too. But he said it, that there's genocide against his people. So what are we talking about? Now, the guy can say, the leaders who have expressly spoken about the condemned, and who has expressly spoken about and condemned the genocide of communities in the Middle Belt. In name them include Danjuma, T.Y. Danjuma, former Chief of Defense Staff. Where in from? Taraba State. In Igbo man? No. But in fact, in don't talk, in personally expose Fulani militia, saying a Fulani. We know that most of the things with Danjuma they talk, or when talk about these attacks, then we they see them, they happen today. T.Y. Danjuma said a lot and gave a lot of expose about what's going on. In fact, not be only him too. Other people will even talk. Some don't die. Now, the young man can say David Mark, former Senate president from Benue State, he's also spoken about Christian genocide and condemned it. Is he an Igbo man? No. Yakubu Dogara, former speaker, House of Representatives, Southern Bauchi, he also talk about them. Na Yoruba and na Igbo man? No Igbo man. Then he said, I think Caleb Mutfwang, the governor of Plateau State, talked about the killing of his people. He said a genocide against them people. Saying that genocide against the people. But Ogashi Husani said there's nothing like genocide. Saying that Igbo people 9 lie, 9 concoct, IPOB 9 concoct, say there is genocide, Christian genocide in Nigeria. Meanwhile, meanwhile, there is no genocide in Nigeria. So he went on to say, Gabriel Suswan, former governor of Benue State, where in from? In from Igbo. Why are you guys lying, saying that Igbo people? It's a bit like say to just blame Igbo for everything for Nigeria, just the street people. So the best way you get, the one way you get popular is when you just blame innocent people for things. So maybe now waiting make a day like that. And then he further named, he said, Jonah Jang, former Plateau State governor, in Igbo himself talk against, talk about Christian genocide. Samuel Otum himself talk about how they killing people, just like in the quiet this period, because of saying they support Wike and Tinubu, but he spoke very extensively when he was governor. And then General Lawrence Onoja, retired Army General, Benue, na Plateau State, now from Benue Plateau. And then Solomon Dalong, former Minister of Youth Affairs, that one are from Plateau State. Is he an Igbo man? Now, all of these people at different occasions don't speak out about the killing of Christians for Nigeria. Titus Zam, Senator representing Benue West, Abamuro, Senator Benue South, Emmanuel Boacha, Senator Taraba South, David Jumkuta, Senator Taraba State South, Danjuma La, former Senator Southern Kaduna, Daniel Asama, House of Reps member, Bassa, Jos North Plateau State, Dachung Bagos, House of Rep member, Jos South Plateau State, Shaya David Lalu, House of Reps member, Mangu, Bokus, Plateau State, Orca Jev, former House of Reps member, Benue State. All of these people, then from Southeast. He further says Samson Oku, former House of Reps member, Benue State. John Diag, House of Reps member, Benue State. Tessa Ubo, House of Reps member, Kwande Ushongu, Benue State. In fact, this Oga John said he was in an interview recently where he was reiterating it. I think he even had an issue with their governor. When they say, why the governor would talk, say no Christian genocide in Nigeria? Why are they lying? What thing did they lie about? Now, the writer or the person who responded to Shehu Sani further said, Dixon Takira, former House of Member Benue State, Omar Bade, former Minority Whip House of Reps, Kaduna State, Iyowese Haga, former ambassador to Canada and Mexico. He's also from Benue State. All of these people are de Igbo. He said Taraba State House of Assembly members 2022 petitioned the UN describing attacks as genocide for Taraba State. At 2022, they petitioned the US. Hezon Father, President Boatie Development Association, Adamawa, warned of a systematic genocide against their people. Are they Igbos? No. Tortif Professor James Ayatse Luzwa, paramount ruler of the Tiv Nation, Benue State. In Tokam, even in front of Tinubu, he's saying that genocide against the people, 1982. Is he from Benue State? No. Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka once has spoken about it, but now in the quiet. In from Benue State, no. So why are you lying that it is a Benue State, that it is Igbos? Why you lie saying that Igbos? Now they raise this controversy. Now Igbos go lie to. Igbos must be very powerful people, though. For una to go US, go lie, Donald Trump can't listen to una. Can't begin act because of una lie. That means your lie must have first degree. Because US work with evidence. So una go lie to US. US believe on Igbo people are giving around una too much. Are you kidding me? So una go lie to US. US believe on a lie so well that they had to detonate about 12 Tomahawk missiles for Nigeria. A missile will cost over how many million for one of them? 9. Trump decide to carry that burden for head just because of una lies. Igbo, una lie too dey liable. Una lie, they very reliable. For now to lie this kind of lie, we go make Donald Trump take this kind of action when he take. And the lie, and the US not even think of to verify on a lie. They just come begin throw missile for Nigeria. On a line must be very wonderful. That's now what people they think. Now, Zaria Yusuf also responded and says, what a way of insulting a people. The mass graves are everywhere. The emptied communities all over. The IDPs are there in millions, all within the Middle Belt. The Fulani Islamists are roaming freely because their sponsors in government are protecting them. And you're here lying. He said, yes, it's Igbo for you. Yes, it's Igbo for you. Because why? You go always look for people who be say you go blame. Not be only that one, no, more people respond to Shehu Sani. And very crazy responses. Now, one Peter Obi says, Shehu Sani dishonest as usual, dishonest as usual. He now said, first off, Biafra pre-existed before Nigeria and cannot be secessionist states. That's what you talk. IPOB concocted, and I say they say so. IPOB concocts news, so the news not fake. And I said below are some publications, none of which are Igbo platforms, and none of which is recent. Shall we move to statements by Nigerian public officials? Well, in them, some of the headlines read, the shameful violence over the slaughter of Nigerian Christians. This is according to Spiked News. And this was published in 8th of October 2025. When did they do mass burial of people? They even put dead, pictures of the mass burial. Say, while the media obsess over Israel, Nigerians Islamists continue their years-long killing spree. That's not missing that headline, carry. And not big people get that platform. Vatican News, carry am say over 50,000 Christians killed in Nigeria by Islamic jihadists. Vatican, like people now get the news platform. No. And I think an American Save Nigeria Group USA carry the post too. They say, invitation to all people of God, conscience in America, stop the Christian genocide in Nigeria. Then do a rally to support that. That's now Igbo people too. No Igbo people. And then BBC News carry on Christian life in northern Nigeria. Wahala. That one October 2012 said how Christians and they suffer for northern Nigeria. Who talks BBC Nigeria? So Nigeria started responding to Shehu Sani. Shehu Sani is a shame. It's a shame that you, as a former senator, could sit down and concoct something that you know very well that is not true. Okay, so what do you benefit to defend people whom you know that are doing something bad? What do they do to defend people when you know, say, these people, they kill people? Or was the idea for you that since Nigeria no great talk, I mean, attacks go happen. President after president go, they travel where did they go? They don't even send whether attacks they happen. It don't happen for this administration. People go die. They no go comment, they no go talk anything. They go move on, they go. So in your mind, because people in power are not saying anything about it. So people who are being killed don't have the right to complain about their deaths. They don't get the right to complain about the death of their kinsmen. They don't get the right to talk, say, oh, we're being killed, we're being massacred. They should just keep quiet and allow people from other land, other countries, if possible, Fulanis from other countries, kill them. Yesterday, I showed a video of a deserted community in Kogi State, Yagba. I think Yagba West local government area of Kogi State. Because of how that community they so attacked. The community where we say these Equa church members who didn't kidnap come from, some of them come from. So because of how the communities, so a young man made a video roaming around that community for over 5 minutes. You don't see one single soul, no one living person in the community. Nobody even pass. Akukuma no see goat self pass. So that one, a witch attack. What didn't make them? Who were the people who chased them away from their communities? And then, yeah, Shehu Sani, if you really want to be sincere to yourself, most Nigerians will say, the communities that are deserted today, who be the people with them majorly in that community? Who be the people who they occupy those deserted communities? These are questions where people they ask. Oh yes, those deserted communities. Who are the people occupying those deserted communities right now? So why did he say na lie? Now did they lie? What will it profit you to say the truth? So you rather glorify on the death and blood and graves of people that have been killed by your kinsmen and allow them keep and encourage them to keep quiet even at their death. Make them no talk, make them keep quiet. And then what's it going to cost you to say the truth as a northern leader? To say, come, these people doing these things, they don't represent us as northerners. They don't represent me as a Fulani man. They know why did they do and they get their own ideology. At least disassociate yourself from what your brothers or kinsmen are doing. Come out yourself, say, no, this is what they do bad. Why is it so bad to see evil, call them evil for Nigeria? Why is it bad? Why is it difficult for a person to see bad and say, oh, this one a bad thing? Because of whatever affiliation or whatever you have to gain, you have to say evil is good. You have to call evil good because of your political affiliation, because of anything. How do you do that? Now, what more responses there for Shehu Sani? People say, I thought the normal thing is when you discover your problem, you do everything possible to get rid of it. Why is it that the terrorist government of APC is paying $9 million US to keep coaxing or coexisting with Igbos when all you have concluded is that, when all of you have concluded that Igbo is the problem? If I not say Igbo are the problem, why are they pay money to tell US saying a lie? Just so that I go continue to live with Igbo. Kukuma free them, may they go their way. That's what Clement Mbanugo responded. And AJ, too many responses. AJ say they are targeted killing of Christians. That's what he said in Nigeria. So if secessionists capitalize on that, then because of say the Nigerian government no do their work. Vice President Shetima had opportunity to ask the world for assistance to combat terrorism when they go UN conference. However, what did they talk about? They talk about the killing of Muslims of Palestine. So Palestinian lives, they're more important past the lives of your own country people will be say they for your own front. Well, these are a few responses when they give Shehu Sani, and the thing that the social media just the buzz because people just the vex. They use annoyance as a Shehu Sani. In fact, the same Shehu Sani, former senator representing Kaduna South, he described banditry and terrorism earlier as defining challenge of contemporary Nigeria, calling for stronger community vigilance and greater accountability amid what he termed persistent failures of the nation's security firework. So they tell other people, say, "We're gonna protect on ourselves since government no go fit protect on us. Protect on ourselves from who? Who be the people where they attack them? What's be the religion of the people that attack them? Who are the people killed the most? Which ethnicity they be? So protect yourself from who? Oh, you can advise people to protect themselves, but you cannot be bold enough to tell them who they should protect themselves against. And you cannot call out those people who where they lie in the name of a religion, where they lie in the name of your tribe or ethnicity, they commit havoc. You can't call them out. Why? Why can you not call them out? That's not waiting people they talk. But let's quickly move on to other issues very quickly. It's got to do with insecurity because as this one they happen, insecurity still there. In fact, killing still they happen anyhow. As they talk to you, bandits attack and wound a farmer where he almost lose his life. For inside where? Because of waiting. For a farm. So bandits have attacked a farmer identified as Abayomi while working on his farmland in Koro community, Ikiti local government area of Kwara State. Kwara State here. Kwara State here. Man, they in farm, jejely, now they carry him, attack him. They say they almost kill him. If not, we say vigilantes, them can't help him. So that one too, now who do him? The bandits, then where they from come? Are there bandits from the southeast? Are there bandits from south? So what be the ethnicity of the bandits? What be the religion with the bandits and the profess? What be their religion? Sheikh Sani, tell yourself the truth. Oh. Now it's in Nigeria as a tell them. And then, so I don't tell her about the Plateau Imam where shield 262 Nigerians, Nigerian Christians during attack. I seen don't die. And of course, him, Sheikh Sani, follow Monday man. I took up Abubakar done Monday man. And may he so rest in peace. He was such a kind man for him to save those lives. Some of those lives when he saved, they pray for him. And I hope say they go feel reach out to his children also in future to thank them. Because if not for him, they would have been dead. Now, this now people away from will be still part of Islam, where they profess the Islamic religion. As we hear, the terrorist organization, Islamic State Sahel, East Sahel, has executed, that is killing 4 idol worshippers and 2 sorcerers in northeast Burkina Faso. This thing not being a Nigerian problem, it day everywhere. So why Islamic? Why Islam? Have you ever heard of Christian terrorists? Have you ever heard of it? Have you heard of traditional worshippers terrorists? Have you heard of it? So I think that Nigerian Muslims and Nigerian Muslim leaders and Nigerian elders, Islamic leaders and elders should be truthful to themselves about what they go on for Nigeria. You see, this issue of always living in denial or trying to cover the truth or be clever by half by covering the truth, it's not helping issues. It's everywhere. People already know that this is what your people are doing. So instead of you to try to shield your people by trying to trivialize the matter or make them look less serious, it doesn't work. It's not working and it's not going to help issues. Very quickly again, gunmen killed 2 people, displaced many in another Benin community. This one self, now Igbo people, now be the gunmen. Now Igbos be the gunmen where do this one. Now Igbos, 2 persons have been reportedly killed and several others displaced in fresh attacks on Turan district in Kwande local government area of Benue State. Now the incident occurred Wednesday when suspected armed headers launched an assault that began in Imande Avu, also referred to as Imande Avor, and extended to a neighboring community of Abandi and Mbaikoi Ikyo. Now, the community now, they suffer loss, kidnap a lot of people, kill a lot of people, displace a lot of people. For communities, for inside Benue State. Who caused this one? What's in be their religion? What's in be the faith of the people who are responsible for these attacks? Christians, Igbo Christians, or Igbo traditional worshippers, and then cause them. Meanwhile, another story day. This is very scary news. So here say, ISOP terrorists don't acquire drones. They plan coordinated attacks on Nigerian troops. And say the kind of sophisticated drones where they use. Now drones where, of course, so these drones operate themselves. These drones get ability to detonate bombs, to do aerial surveillance of our military camps and military settlements and sites, so that they go fit bombard our military. If you notice, recent times they don't drum bombs anyhow for military. Then where did they use? Where did they hide? Where don't cause the killing of a lot of military. Just last week or last 2 weeks, about 9 military officials this January died because of that kind of bomb they wouldn't put. Now it's still they happen again. Now they don't get drones where they won't used to do there. And ISOP now come out for 1st of January. They want to tell Christians, a Christian community for inside Adamawa State, say if una no convert to Islam, una go continue to kill una. Now, did they tell them if you don't convert to Christianity and we'll kill you? Why Sheikh Hussaini and other northern leaders no complain about that and say, I swap? They represent our opinion. Even though say they be Muslims like us, but we don't like what did they do. They didn't represent our opinions. This now what people they talk say when the evil happened, we're gonna condemn them. And then stop looking for a way to shift blame to some people. I mean, Frank Uto was before the United States Sub-Congress Committee, where he be saying, in talk about the death of in people for your water, about how 13 of his relatives in immediate siblings, they IDP camps. He was here in our show, talked about how even his younger sister gave birth in IDP camp. And then what are we talking about? And you're saying that IGBOS now go lie to United States. So IGBOS lie so well that their lie can be so believable that it would push Donald Trump to other operation in Nigeria with tomahawk missiles of all things in Nigeria because of the lie where Igbo lie. So Igbo's lie so well that their lies could not be verified by the United States, and United States takes action because of their lies. Come on. Now where we don't see of the kind of sophisticated weapon where we say ISWAP don't they prepare to use attack at our military people. Waiting on what they do about them. I think it's time everyone started condemning these things. I think it's time everyone started, everyone condemned these actions. And then make we tell ourselves the truth instead of trying to hide the truth as it take be. Now, we also did hear that bandits attacked severely injured farmer. I think I don't tell you that one. And then remember the brother that was kidnapped in the doctor that was kidnapped on Christmas, the two brothers that were kidnapped. The doctor has been freed. The one way be said they no kill, then kill one. They don't know they no kill, they don't free him. And guess what? The family paid a whooping amount, 50 million naira. 50 million and they paid to bandits as ransom to release them. 50 million ransom. The family then gathered the money, give them to release them, so he can be safe. In Edo State here. In Edo State here. And of course, the people of Edo State don't they cry about activities from armed Fulani militias for their areas, especially as it gets to do with kidnappings where they go on there. What we don't do about them. 7 residents killed as terrorists overrun Sokoto community in midnight attack. Another one don't happen. Terrorists overrun the community, kill people for inside Sokoto State. These terrorists, are they Christian terrorists? Please now, let's be telling ourselves the truth. Well, in another development, I just like to let you know that your president, Vice President Kasim Shettima, don't waka enter inside Guinea Conakry for the President Domboye's inauguration. Now, Domboye been, conduct a coup for, I think, 2021 when he be saying command the government where they power, and then he can conduct election when him can win. And now he won't go the inauguration as a duly elected governor, even though say as him be junta head, then pressure has been done on him, pressure done on him, make a return to democracy. Now he don't help them return to democracy by voting himself into power. This is Nigeria. In fact, by the way, the Uganda, this thing where they go on, election where they go on, most a guy in charge don't they win on a landslide, over 70% so far. Well, make I enter inside of that matter very quickly. Now, Sule Lamido's son loses Supreme Court appeal, challenging for future of undeclared 40,000. So money where you the challenge, why you carry $40,000 US so you know if you give account of. And now they talk, say, make they no forfeit them. You go forfeit them now. Supreme Court's not affirm them. So you take be like that. Now, Fubara yet to be served impeachment notice, now waiting people to talk. But the turnaround of the conversation today, and I say, the 23 lawmakers, the 4 lawmakers who be don't come and talk, say they don't support the one for Obiakwa, the one for Iche, the one for Tide. I think Tide local government can go Ogoni, and other. We've been talk, say, oh, they don't support impeachment on Fubara, or say they call on the colleagues, made them make peace and all that. They don't do you talk, say they support them now. Say made they impeach them. And as I speak to you, the speaker of the River State House of Assembly don't transmit letter to the chief judge, say make it constitute the 7-man panel committee. We will begin look at the allegations when they put for Fubara head, so that then go impeach him. So that means Fubara's impeachment may be very, very close. And this is not a new drama as it happen for inside River State. We'll never know whether it will fail. But that Linton Orji will be an aide of the governor. Fubara don't talk, say the impeachment move against Fubara no go scale through. Now, Oji, they explained that the impeachment will fail because there is no truth in the allegations raised against Fubara by the State House of Assembly. Now, we're seeing it. Maybe they talk this one morning in Future for Television, Arise Television show this morning. But a lot of people they talk say it's not enough to just say that the impeachment move will not work. What are you doing about it? And then Fubara himself, people don't accuse him, say, you're just dead dumb. You're just dormant. You're not moving, Mr. Governor. Please. Yes, some wicked, the Oga of FCT has been using the media to talk about all in work and accuse you. You're not using the media, whether you're working or not. We don't even know. Maybe only people in the River State there, they see projects. We were there out of River State. We don't even know if you're working or not. And that's why it's easy to believe anything when they accuse you of. Do something. Show the media about what you're doing. And then I'm sure you may have a thing or two against Wike that if you spill, may really put him in trouble. What are you waiting for to spill them? What are you waiting for, Mr. Governor? Person they use media, they attack you. Don't make you look bad before the media. You just in one corner. You know, great talk for media. Your aides are not talking. Now only aides and assistants of Wike, they talk all the time. Your people, then when they support you or allegedly when they support you, they're not coming out to say anything. They're just quiet. All of them are just there quiet. Now so you go there till he go shock you, then go impeach you. When they impeach you, there's nothing you can do about it. By the way, you're welcome. If this is your first time of joining us, please kindly click on the subscription button. I beg, subscribe now. You know they spend money. It's free of charge. Please subscribe, like, and share this post. Subscribe, like, and share this post. Let's get this to the permanent site. So that's exactly what people are saying. The governor should actually take more action. This is the time for them to even show the work when they do. Show working. There is a way the governor will show working this period there. The kind of public sympathy when go gather. If anything happen that impeachment pulls through, he go say wahala go there for Rivers. People go talk say with all this work this man don't do, they do him like this. But he's not even showcasing his work. He's not even showcasing his work. He's not even acting like he's working. So how people won't use no say they really work? Hey, okay. Well, they wait for waiting to happen for the River State matter. Meanwhile, the Lagos that our president built, we hear say a school don't fall down. A roof don't fall down while children they learn for inside the school. And this one don't raise a lot of controversy. So, classroom building of the, I think, Odokerere High School for inside the Korodu collapsed on pupils, inside the students, and why it be said in the inside classroom they learn today, Thursday. Now, this one don't spark concern over the safety of public school infrastructure in the state. It's a public school of our Lagos state. When are we build, make standard? Why the public school? Don't they so the building, don't they so dilapidated that it will be falling on top of children during school? It go they fall when school day in session. For inside Lagos state, our flagship state who they use do example and make shakara. If it be like this for Lagos, it can be the hope of other states now. If classroom go fall on top of people, waiting will come be the fate of others. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Revenue Service (NRS) don't dismiss claims that value-added tax has been newly imposed on banking services, including electronic money transfers. In a statement made available to newsmen yesterday Thursday, the agency said VAT has always been applied to banking services and is not newly introduced under the new tax law. Now, the statement, perhaps this now because of, say, the new fintech companies are just expecting, say before now, transactions and all that are free with fintech companies. And because if they're free, they're not paying, their customers are not paying these charges, and CBN in turn, they charge them for these charges. But now that they will start paying, so the CBN will start charging them this. I think bottom line, that's what it means. So the statement signed by Dare Akonbi, the special advisor to media, or to NRS Chairman Zach Adedeji, has explained that the Nigerian Tax Act did not introduce VAT on banking charges, nor did it impose any new tax obligation on customers in this regard. Now, the NRS said it was issuing the clarification to counter misleading narratives circulating in sections of the media, suggesting that the value-added tax has been newly introduced in the banking services. The fees, commissions, or electronics transfer. Say no be so it take be. The agency further said that the VAT has always been applied to fees, commissions, and changes for services rendered by banks and other financial institutions. So now waiting day there before. So make on no talk say they add on any tax for them. Just that fintechs will start paying theirs now. So that's why. Okay, so we hear say Oga Attorney General, former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, don't meet all in bail conditions. But Oga no agree come up from Kuje prison. Oga, you don't meet a bail condition. Come up for Kuje prison now. I want to make sure already troll and the other day. Now wait to make a troll and the other day. Say, the same prison where you use holding and the Kano brother, and the same prison where they put you inside. Is God not wonderful? That our leaders must understand that power is transient. It's not stationary. Power, they move from hand to hand. So when you understand that power moves, then you understand the need for you to do good when you're in power. Because what you do go come round to affect you in future. And this is exactly what is playing out with Malami now. Because we hear say don't meet up all big conditions and all that before to get in bail before the court of justice and make wait as the user approve the release. But to come out for custody now, in no great come out. Why? Because the fear say as he come out, then go rearrest. And remember, they say the station DSS officers they wait for him for Kuje prison. So once he come out, then go rearrest and can't charge him now for sponsoring terrorism, according to the statement where we say we hear. So right now, what's in the face now money laundry charges. But the next charge will go sum up on your head now terrorism. If he finally meets this in bail, he don't meet the bail condition, but he never come out. If he come out for prison, they go just the whole rearrange again for money for sponsoring terrorism. And why you the fear to come out, make you know get this thing for sponsoring terrorism? Why are you afraid of that? That's a question when people they ask them. Okay, so in another development, we hear say the registrar of the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, Ishaq Hussain Magaji, San, again don't come under public scrutiny following a series of social media posts suggesting an opulent lifestyle. Oga they use private jets. They say, Oga, now CAC head you be, how you get money to afford private jets? As a civil servant to be the DG of CAC. How you get that money? Now, the post showed Magaji traveling on a private jet and publicly acknowledging hospitality from a private foundation as insider at the commission raised concerns over the Registrar General's work ethics and accountability. So which kind of work did they work like this? The sources lamented that since the social media posts, including videos, were made by Magaji, the commission has failed to address the controversies, but has deliberately gone mute. Now, in a footage, Magaji is seen boarding and traveling on a private jet. The text overlaid on the video reads, "Thank you, Emeka Ofo Foundation." Now people say, where you use get money today? Waiting they happen. Oh, Okuliva, office holders. For as it still get to do with arrest, a defense witness on Thursday alleged that before the Lagos State Special Offences Courts that is sitting in Ikeja, that operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) attempted to coax, that is to bribe, to force one of the defendants in the ongoing corruption trial of former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, to falsely implicate Godwin Emefiele. So EFCC, they try to bribe a defendant to make him implicate Godwin Emefiele. Lie about this thing. Lie, make it be say we catch him. Lie to implicate Emefiele. That's now what's in the people they talk. Now people can say how sincere EFCC did on their fight against corruption. If they go fit the coax somebody to lie against the other person. Why? How sincere are they? Now, going straight to Wike's FCTA, as we hear that workers under the Federal Capital Territory FCTA has announced an indefinite strike beginning Monday, 19th of January 2026. Say they go start indefinite strike. Work, that is strike when they go end, or will go end when they know. Following the alleged failure of authorities to address long-standing labor grievances. So they get a lot of things when they don't tell the government to address or the Minister of FCT to address, but in no great address. And so because of that, they go enter strike and they no go come out quick for the strike. strike. So would they wait to see what Oga Wike go tell in people them as they do this one? Well, you be like say I go bar break here. When I come back in the evening, we'll take more stories as it be say the hot. I had exceeded the 30 minutes I wanted to meet up. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us. If this is your first time of joining us, please click on the subscription button, like this post, share it. We could continue to the talk and the give information as we get to do with our country, Nigeria, and hope say one day, our country go better. Who's this? Ben also says, isn't it a shame that Malami is complaining of EFCC holding him after meeting his bill? Let him call MNK to call. Make it call Nandekane to bail him out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Precious, what do you expect? Scapegoat Igbos in Nigeria is a regime, is what? Yeah, well, that wasn't it. Always use Igbos do scapegoat, and it's such a pity. Kyogene says, say or do whatever you know go fit stop what is coming on our way. That's what you said. I see all your messages. William says, Precious, many honorable people hold back the truth to avoid cursing division. Yet, those who spread the discord often do so with harmful intent. Honestly speaking, a lot of people hold themselves. And Gibbs Mwaka says the only solution is a peaceful separation. I'm not full of that one. No. Well, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you. I've hit 15 minutes mark now, and I appreciate you guys. I'll see you later in the evening with Prince Francis Chilaka. Protect your mental health. I love you. Goodbye. Please remember to like this post, share it, and please subscribe.